Otto.
It's not a bad one.
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she
Good.
Any word on Kupka's move?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet. But it's
right.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvass in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my fee for bringing Mid across.
That lit...
Storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one at...
Mid, you...
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn it. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I know that I can help the people here. And I want to do it.
Well. All right.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for.
For me?
Who else? First things first, I need equipment. And there's the designs for the stuff I need. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing on it. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Was wondering where you got to. Mid's back from camp.
Just now. She's planning... Here's the list. Think you can find
This lot won't be much of it.
Excellent.
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on.
Thank you. Blackthorn.
Was it a...
I have a... She requires certain... Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff?
My thanks. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
It's all right. See, there's nothing to fear.
Should be enough to... outdo...
Bardolph. Maid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom. So naturally I thought...
Well, I'd love to help, but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have. It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that, you know, the one over at Martha's?
That's right. And I'll ask Martha if she can spare him.
Ah, Clive. What? I don't mind if he don't. Rolf.
Thank you, Martha.
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Far as I know.
I'll look from there, then. When did you get so big?
Naught but wild beasts, this end. All their twisted tail.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life.
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh. Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And, if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, I...
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. But you're a dab hand when it comes to deep...
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you.
This shouldn't take long.
Over here!
That should do it.
Yeah. Thank you, son. Now my folks...
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am.
That's brilliant.
Is that...
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything out. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we... I can't...
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Ah, Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she's still...
Of course. Take good care of her.
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
Here, what's everyone whispering about?
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you, where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the northern... They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and... seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory, Clive. I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf. An animal native to the far northern reaches. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast his name. What?
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories, and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his power just when his master needed him.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even...
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone, but I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you, just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I wish Miss Middleton...
I think I'll wait till Midsummer Ways take a tour.
How goes the hunt for...
Largely, we have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing. If only we knew for certain, but...
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What?
Word, that'd be a...
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely...
You have nothing to worry about on that.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot. You've already got that one. I don't have that one. You do. All done?
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, why not? With a little help from the city. Of course. There's no better at resisting her wheedling than the old one was.
Mm-hmm.